It's the most wonderful time of the year, apparently, unless you're one of those people who finds forced joy about as relaxing as a root canal performed by someone with unstable hands. We've turned happiness into a seasonal obligation. December arrives, and suddenly you're expected to perform delight. Attend parties you don't want to go to buy gifts for people you barely tolerate. Smile through work events where Linda from accounts wears reindeer antlers and thinks she's hilarious. The festive season isn't joyful, it's exhausting. And if you're not feeling it, you're treated like you've committed a crime against humanity. Welcome to the Overthinking Department, where we're open 24/7, even when the rest of the world is demanding you be merry and bloody bright. Christmas has become emotional labour with Tinsel. We're told it's about connection, family, love, generosity. What it actually is, a 3-month performance where everyone pretends to be happier than they are. The shops start in October, the pressure builds in November. By December, you're drowning in expectation. Decorate your house, buy the gifts, attend the parties, post the photos, smile for the camera, prove you're having the best time. And if you're not, if you're tired, overwhelmed, broke, grieving, just not feeling it, you're Scrooge, you're the Grinch, you're the problem. We've weaponized joy. If you're not participating in the collective performance of festive cheer, you're ruining it for everyone else. As if your quiet exhaustion is somehow contagious. As if not wanting to attend another drinks party where people you don't care about ask questions you don't want to answer is a moral failing. Here's the truth they don't put on Christmas cards. Most people aren't joyful in December. They're stressed, skint, exhausted. But they're performing joy because everyone else is performing joy. And nobody wants to be the one who admits the emperor's wearing a Santa hat and absolutely nothing else. A particularly insightful bloke once noted that we suffer more from our expectations than from reality itself. Christmas is expectation on steroids. We expect magic, connection, the perfect day. We expect to feel something specific, joy, gratitude, festive bloody cheer. And when we don't, when it just feels like a Tuesday with turkey, we assume we've failed. But here's the reframe. You haven't failed. The script failed. Happiness isn't a performance. It's not something you summon on command because the calendar says so. Real joy is spontaneous, quiet, personal. It doesn't arrive because you've hung enough lights or bought enough gifts or attended enough parties. It arrives when you're not forcing it. The Stoics understood this. They didn't chase happiness. They pursued tranquility, peace, calm, the absence of unnecessary chaos. Christmas is the opposite of that. It's necessary chaos, apparently. Obligations dressed up as traditions. Spending you can't afford framed as generosity. Exhaustion marketed as celebration. And the worst part, you're not allowed to opt out. Saying, I'm not doing Christmas this year, is treated like you've announced you're kicking puppies for sport. People are offended by your lack of participation, as if your boundary is a personal attack on their nostalgia. So here's your permission slip. Not that you needed it, but apparently we all need reminding. You're allowed to not love Christmas. You're allowed to find it exhausting. You're allowed to attend fewer parties, buy fewer gifts, smile less enthusiastically. You're allowed to stay home in your pyjamas whilst everyone else is at the pub wearing paper crowns and pretending Mariah Carey isn't playing for the 900th time. Festive joy is not mandatory. It's not a moral obligation. It's a feeling. And feelings don't follow the calendar. If you're grieving, you're allowed to grieve in December. If you're tired, you're allowed to rest in December. If you just don't care about Christmas, you're allowed to not care. Sutherhide. The world will survive your absence from the festivities. Linda's reindeer antlers will still be tragic without your witness. The work party will be exactly as awkward whether you're there or not. Your presence is not a gift you owe anyone, even at Christmas, especially at Christmas. Christmas is a day, one day. It's not a personality, it's not an identity. It's not to stay a test of your capacity for joy. It's the 25th of December, a Wednesday this year apparently. That's it. If you love it, genuinely love it, brilliant. Enjoy it. Bake the mince pies, wear the jumper, belt out Wham without irony. But if you don't, if the whole thing feels performative and exhausting and like a seasonal tax on your energy, you're not broken. You're just honest. The exhaustion of pretending to be festive is real, and pretending is optional. So, is Christmas, and now, a question for you. What would your ideal Christmas look like if societal expectations didn't exist? Drop your answer in the comments. No judgment, just curiosity. Subscribe. If your idea of festive cheer is silence, boundaries, and absolutely nobody needing anything from you. Overthinking Department. Open 24/7. Even when Mariah Carey won't leave you alone.